Welcome to episode 7, our final episode of our 2 months in Kruger series. It's been great having you all along. It's been great sharing all our adventures with you. And thanks for all the love, man. Thanks for all the comments and the responses and the laughs. It's been great having everyone along. We've had a really good time and we love interacting with you all. So as you can see, we're back on our little farm in Howick. We got back yesterday on Easter Monday, and we're just cleaning the truck and prepping it, getting a couple of things done, getting ready for our next trip. I'll tell you more at the end of this series where we're going, and so that you can join us on our next adventure. It's quite an exciting one, something different for us and something different for everyone. In this episode, we leave the Kruger. We visit the Kruger Golf Club, which we were very impressed with. It was really, really good. My granddaughter does some magic on the fire. We taste a few more beers. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it. And thanks for coming along.
Morning. We're heading out quite early this morning, but it's much cooler today. And as you can see, quite drizzly and cloudy. But that'll be really nice for game viewing. So we're going to head out and try a different route today and see what comes up. See you later.
We found this old bull enjoying the rain, getting away from all the heat. We just love elephant. I just don't think you can ever get tired of watching elephants in the Kruger. Just absolutely magic. We love them. Cheeky little teenager letting us know that he's around and we better watch out.
Kevin gets very excited even when there's like little puddles that we can drive through with his truck. Don't you, babe?
Yeah, I do.
Well, I thought I'd change my gate remote today. Looking a little bit sluggish. Wondering if I need to change the batteries. Is this going to take long, Kev? Did you break the gate?
You light the fire, you're sitting down, you're about to open a beer, and the heavens open up. Will that fire last? But what a great sound. And you know what? We need rain in the Kruger. We always need rain. So awesome sitting here under our awning, listening to the rain. And we have some chicken breast ready to go on the braai. I don't know if they're going to make it, but they might just end up in the air fryer. But we have beer, and that's a good thing.
Well, the fire's gone out, right?
Huh?
I think your fire's gone out.
Don't tell me that.
It's just stuck.
Ay, ay, ay. Well, turn the air fryer on. And when your braai gets completely washed out, this is what dinner looks like. Good morning, guys. So, we've left Marula early, like at 5:30. There you can see the sun coming up already. And we're on another tandem game drive with my daughter and son-in-law and my grandkids who joined us again in Marula, which is going to be great. So we're heading out to, we're going to go to Satara, then we're going to head out on the S100, the Lion Road, and then we're going to head up to a place called Unwanetsi picnic site, and we're going to fry up some bacon and egg and put them on rolls and have some brekkie. So here's to a good day. Enjoy it with us. What a sunset, eh? I mean, sunset, sunrise. here we have Regan at the Cattle Baron Butchery at Satara, and look what he's just packed for us, some awesome fresh chicken fillets for the braai. Thanks, Regan.
You're
Thanks,
welcome,
buddy.
sir. Thank you very much.
Cutting it a little bit fine and getting back to Marula Camp a little bit late this afternoon, but we had such a great sighting of two leopard in a tree with a impala carcass, and now the sun is setting and we're going to get the braai going and a nice maybe gin and tonic. Smile for daddy. Right, guys, so what I did is I found these craft beers at the Satara or the Lataba picnic shop, I'm not sure. So the one, it's the Sabi Brewing Company that makes them. They look awesome. This is called a Shangan Stout. So that's obviously like a milk stout, Shangan Stout. This one here, also by the Sabi Brewing Company, is called the Wheelbarrow Vice, which sounds quite great. I'm not a big Vice fan, but yeah, I'll give it a go. And this one here is called the Long Tom Lager. So I'm going to give that a go. I think I'll give that a go tonight. Let's see how we go. See what it tastes like. Give it a test. Right, so here's to the Sabi Brewing Company Long Tom Lager. Let's give it a try. Yeah, it's very malty, very craft beery, which it should be obviously, but very malty, but actually quite nice. So I just noticed now that each of these beers have got a little explanation on the side. So this is for the Long Tom Lager. I'm going to read this to you. The Long Tom Pass was named after two of the Boers' cannons, which were set up in the 1900s below the Devil's Knuckles. They were used by the Boers in a shootout against the advancing British regiment of General Bullier during the Anglo-Boer War. Travelers can see some of the, it's so difficult to read, maybe it's just my eyes, can see some of the craters made by the cannonballs that were fired from these famous big guns and foxholes dug by the Boers. These are still all present on the pass. So Long Tom Lager is a slow conditioned, exceptionally well-balanced beer with a strong malty flavor. Yeah, I tasted that. Derived from the use of chocolate wheat malt, complemented by crystal and Saaz hops, which creates an alluring aroma. Sounds pretty good, eh? Babysitting duty, shame, sometimes gets a bit much for these little ones, and they need to have a little bit of a rest. Sometimes when the when the grandkids join you in camp, your babysitting duties are extended. Here's Granny getting a little one to sleep, walking around Marula Camp. You know, it's not all about looking for the big cats and the big five. These graceful giants are always beautiful to watch. Also, you know, especially when there's a whole lot of them together. Really, really special. We saw a whole lot of them running around actually one day. And then, as I said, you can just never get tired of elephants. Just watch them interact, and their social, their family dynamic is incredible. So even in Kruger, there's got to be a pot of gold somewhere. Somewhere at the end of that rainbow, after the rain, there has to be a pot of gold waiting for us.
Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me.
A lot of people think that you only get ostriches in the Karoo and around Oudtshoorn, but you get them in the Kruger as well, and they are prey for lion as well. We're in a friendly family of dwarf mongooses. I want to say mongoose, but it's mongooses, I believe.
Not Mongai.
Mongai. I think it's mongooses. Come and start sniveling around your bra, looking for scraps. Cool little creatures. Hello guys. So after last night's debacle with the rain, where we got washed out, tonight looks like we're clear. So a lot of people ask me how, like what I use to start my fire. So I use this fire stick, and I'll show you how it works. Pretty easy. So you basically just, it's a Kodak, and it's so awesome because you don't have to worry about firelight and that. So you just light that, turn the gas on, and there you go. And you just leave it under there as long as it takes to get the wood going. And all wood catches. And then let me show you, Don, come over here. Let me show you what we're going to cook tonight, what we're going to brine. So we have here, what Don has done is she's made up patty mince. So she puts breadcrumbs and herbs and egg and all sorts of things in, and she makes them into balls. And then what we do is when we put them on the braai, we smash them, we flatten them. That's my granddaughter, she's joined us. They've joined us in Marula again, and we'll catch up with them later. So what we do is we put them on, we just smash them, and then we have smash burgers. So we put them on rolls and we sort it. Right, but tonight, now it's that perfect time of the evening, you know that time, where it's a beer time. So last time I had the remember I showed you the Sabi Brewing Company, and last time I had a lager. I think it was called the Long Tom Lager, where I explained to everyone. So this one is called the Shangaan Stout. So it's a craft beer, and I'm just going to read this one to you on the back. And my eyes are not what they should be or used to be. So the local Shangaan believed that their spirits of their people who had either been killed by crocodiles or hippos, or whose bodies had been thrown into the river after tribal wars, geez, this is Africa, were still wandering in the river. So they named the river Saba, which means the river of fear, and from which the same name the town Sabi. The Sabi is a town in the Lowveld here in South Africa called Sabi, so it's named after the Saba River. So this well-balanced stout, so this is a stout beer, would have provided ample courage to those who needed to cross the river. The smooth, creamy, sustained head and delicious chocolate flavor may well have provided ample justification to avoid the trip altogether. So let's see what this tastes like. This is a stout. I quite enjoy stout. It's like for those of you Irishmen and Englishmen that know Guinness, this is like a South African version of Guinness called the stout. So let's see. Let's give it a taste. This is one at the 2023 National Beer Trophy. Cheers. Yeah, that's a strong start, eh? That's a great start. Anyway, cheers everyone. And hey Jockey, cheers bud. Hey Tawny, say hello. Say hello to everyone. Jock, say hello. Anyway, have a good evening guys. Right, here we've got magic. I don't believe in magic, but let's see what magic we've got here. Show us magic, Baba. Abracadabra. Let there be color. What?
What's happening?
God.
Come on.
God. Throw it on.
What?
Wow.
I love that hand movement afterwards.
Yeah.
That's real magic, pumpkin.
That's part of the spell.
Look at those colors. Tell me, what colors can you see?
Green,
Green
blue, and yellow.
and yellow, orange. I can see orange.
I can see some fireworks.
And a
coming
bit
off
of
the end.
gold. This looks very goldy and fireworky.
How are you doing that, Tom?
Real magic, Baba.
Beautiful.
Believe now, Grandpa.
Now this is what we call a South African steak. Look at the size of that thing. Those are 3 normal porterhouses, and that is, I think you call that a Texan steak. Here they call it a blowbill. So while I'm on these beers, the Sabi Brewing Company, craft beers, this one's called a Wheelbarrow Weiss. So I'm going to read you what they say, the little story behind this one is. So they say, yeah, gold was first discovered in Sabi in 1873. One of the first people who arrived to make his fortune was a guy called Alec Wheelbarrow Patterson. He acquired the nickname Wheelbarrow because the legend has it that when he headed north out of Cape Town, his donkey that he loaded with all his possessions, his major possessions, kicked him. Patterson then decided to sell the donkey and move to a technologically advanced machine, the wheelbarrow, which he then apparently pushed the entire distance from Cape Town up to Sabi, which is like seriously far. So Wheelbarrow Weiss is now fermented with special Weiss ale yeast, creating an unforgettable beer, typical of wheat beers, light in character, effervescent, and providing a dominant, smooth, puckering sourness with a kick as sharp as Patterson's donkey. Enjoy this unique beer with a slice of lemon. Okay, well, I don't have a slice of lemon, but let me enjoy it as I do around the fire, and I'll let you know. So I'm not a fan of Weiss beer, quite honestly, but who knows? Maybe this is a good one. Yeah, it's got a distinct like sharp taste. Actually quite nice. Yeah. So that's the Sabi Brewing Company Wheelbarrow Weiss. Okay, so tonight my son-in-law and daughter and my granddaughter have gone off on a game drive. So I'm doing when they get back, I'm going to have this bread waiting for them. And I'm just braaiing up some onions, green peppers, chilies, and then to that I'm going to add, you can see who's on babysitting duty with the little one. Say hello to YouTube, babe.
Hello.
Hey, Jockey Lock.
Say hello.
So here, what we've got for dinner tonight, and then this was leftover steak from last night. So I'm going to throw that into the pot. We've got some veggies sitting there that I'm going to throw in, and then I'm going to empty these beans. Some butter beans, some chakalaka baked beans, and that boerie relish. And that should be dinner taken care of. Hello guys. Right, so it's our last night at Marula. Tomorrow we head off early and we head down to Malalaan for our last night in the Kruger. So tonight we're having chicken fillets on the braai, and I'm opening up a Darling Brew Gypsy Mask. It's called Gypsy Mask Native Ale. So there it is there. I'm going to give it a try. It's done, as I said, by Darling Brew, and it is a rusty red ale full of flavor and incredibly smooth. I enjoy a red ale. So hopefully this is going to go down well. So let's have a look. Let's have a try. Right, here's to Gypsy Mask Darling Brew Native Ale. Yeah, that's a great beer. This I always enjoy like a red ale, and this is a good beer. Very nice one, Darling Brew. Well, cheers. Here's to Marula. Good morning, guys. That was our last night at Marula last night, and we are now this morning, nice and early, nice cloudy sky, nice day for game drives. We're heading down to quite a long drive down to Malalaan, which is in the south of the park. So because tomorrow we leave the park, Can you believe it's been 2 months already? But it's Easter Sunday. And you know what's important on Easter Sunday is what us South Africans call patkos. So we've got our patkos. Anyway, so we're going to have a lekker drive, and we'll catch up with you guys later. So we came across this little family of hyena, and it looks like the sizes vary and the ages vary. It looks like mommy, followed by teenager, followed by adolescent, and followed by, or juvenile, and followed by cub. Quite awesome to see. Shame, man. It looks like this guy is nursing his wounds, possibly try to take on a porcupine. But we watched him for a while, sort of licking his lips and grooming himself in the wet grass. Always a beautiful sighting, seeing a leopard. So this is a first for Donna and I. We've heard about this Kruger golf club, but we've never actually been there, and we were like so impressed. The menu is great, the service is great, the setting is incredible, the beers are cold, and really worth a visit. You can see Donna down there with 2 young Dutch girls she met. Ground hornbill are a protected species, I believe, and it's always good to see them. We've actually seen them catching snakes and that, but it's always great to see them. These ones were nice and close to the road as well. So Mullerline Camp is literally 2 k's inside the Mullerline Gate in the south of the park. And it's such an awesome stopover, either when you're entering or exiting the park. It's a very small camp. It's got like 5 small chalets with beautiful grass in front of them. And then you've got a small campsite, but very nicely kept. The ablutions are immaculate. And it's really just a nice campsite to stop off at. On I think it's the Crocodile River. And this being our last night in the Kruger after our 2 months, we spent the last night here so that we could make a quick exit the next day. Had a great night. Are you filming? Hello guys. Okay, so tonight is our last night in the Kruger after 2 months. It's quite sad. But we're in Malalan camp. This is an awesome camp, small campsite, really nice. Tonight on the braai for our last night, we're going to do some Omar's thick boerewors. We've got a nice big garlic bread, and we've got 2 millies. What do you call that's corn on the cob? Is that corn on the cob?
Yeah, corn on the cob.
Corn on the cob. And tonight, my beer of choice is a slow beer lager. Slow beer lager by Darling Brew. So it says here, rich golden lager that refreshes with light bitterness for everyone, for everyday enjoyment. So everyday enjoyment. Let's see what it's like. Bong. Right, here's to Darling Brew slow beer lager. Cheers everyone to our last night in the Kruger for now. But believe me, we'll be back shortly. Yeah, that's a lager. It's a craft lager. It's great. Nice beer. Anyway, here's to the evening, and here's to Kruger. I think we'll catch up with you in the morning when we're leaving. We're going to do some footage as we leave through Malaran Gate over the bridge.
Cool.
Have a good night.
Toasted hot cross buns, anyone?
Such a privilege for Donna and I to be able to wake up on Easter Sunday with our grandkids. Good morning, guys. It's a sad day as we leave the park after 2 glorious months. But this is the Malalan exit. It's a great way to exit the park, to be honest. But yeah, we'll definitely be back. And we're on our way now back to our little farm in Howick. And then we're off to the Tankwa. So stay tuned. And happy Easter. Well, I hope you enjoyed that final series, final episode of our 2 months in Kruger. We really, as I said, we enjoyed having you all along. So now the plan for the next month is going to be, we're heading down to Margate. We've just got to do a couple of things there for a week. Then we're heading back up to Howick where we keep the truck. And then we are heading to the Tankwa. We're going to the Africa Burn Festival. I don't know if you guys know about that. It's the first time for Donna and I, so we're really excited about that. And then after that, we're going to go to the Cedarburg, spend some time in the Tankwa. We're going to go to the Cedarburg, and we're going to head down to Cape Town, have a couple of things done by AC Motorhomes on our truck, and then head back home. So hopefully you guys will join us for that trip. It's going to be great.